Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collab video with Danielle Kingsbury, who also is a mommy YouTuber, and her channel will be linked down below. So basically, we both have 1-year-old boys who turn 1 in February, and it's so crazy and so surreal. But along with celebrating their first year, we are also celebrating our first year of mommyhood. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video where we answer some of the questions that you guys have given us, and they're all going to be about the first year of motherhood. For each question, we will mention who gave us the question, and we'll just shout them out and link their channel down below so that you can look them up if you would like. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is, when did your baby start crawling/walking? So baby Cam was about 6.5 when he started crawling. I know he kept getting on all fours and just kind of scooting like he really wanted to, but he was kind of scared. But he was about 6.5 to 7 months when he started crawling, and he started walking Christmas Day, and so he was 10 months. I actually had to go back and look at some of the monthly update videos just to remind myself, because his development has been crazy this year. By the way, the first, second, and third question will all be by Heyyyyy and Baby, and I will link her channel down below. Okay, so question number 2. What is the most fun thing that we did together this year? I would definitely say we have the most fun when we travel. We've traveled to Florida, I think about 4 times so far. But the most recent time in Christmas, which I vlogged about, I think was the most fun just because he was just more active. Like, he was just starting to walk. We went to the park. We went to SeaWorld. Like, it was just a lot of fun just to be around him and all his little cousins and just to witness their interaction. So that was a lot of fun. Third question. Did I notice a turning point in how difficult being a mom became at a specific point? So I wouldn't say that there was a specific point where I'm like, wow, this like mom life is really hard. But there have been some nights, even recently, where Cameron is refusing to go to sleep, and I have so much homework and stuff to do, so I just kind of have to wait until he goes to sleep to do my work, and then usually I'm delirious by that time because he does not make it easy. But yeah, I'd say that's probably one of my biggest struggles, is like balancing school life with mom life. So I hope that answered your question, Heidi. I don't know. The next question is from Shauna Ray. Hey girl, hey. Shauna also has a 1-year-old son, and so we're all just like these boy moms that have 1-year-olds, and it's crazy. Anyway, Shauna's question is, what is my favorite milestone memory? I think I was most excited for Cameron to start babbling. So, you know, when they're newborns, they're really boring. They're just kind of quiet. They sit there, they wake up, they eat, they poop, they go back to sleep. Like, there's not really any interaction. And so I was just waiting for the time that Cameron would start like babbling and making noises, like cooing noises. I was so excited when he started making those noises. Okay, the next 2 questions are from London Light. What is a product that we got for the baby and we never got to use? Those of you who are familiar with my channel and with baby Cam and some of the things that he has going on know that he has really sensitive skin. He has eczema. He has like all types of problems. And so I remember being really excited at my baby shower because someone bought the Johnson & Johnson, it's like a lavender nighttime lotion, cream, whatever, and I think it actually was a set. So it was a lotion, it was a shampoo, and the regular baby body wash. And so I was all excited because it smells so good, and I was so excited for my baby to smell like lavender or whatever. And he had sensitive skin, so I had to like kind of get rid of all of our fragrance stuff, including the detergent that I thought smelled so good. So yeah, things with fragrance. Her next question is, what new milestones am I looking forward to now that he's 1? That's a really good question. So at this point, he's running, as I like to say, especially when he has things that he's not supposed to have. I think I think the milestone I'm most looking forward to is when he actually starts using words. Just saying like his first few words, like yes, no, saying mama and actually knowing what it means, identifying like his body parts, his head, his nose, all that good stuff. So, and I think that's the next milestone actually, when he starts saying his first few words. So I'm excited for that. Okay, the next two questions are from Bailey. I don't remember your channel name, but I will find it and then link it down below. So Bailey, first question is, what is the biggest tip that you have for parents with a child under 1? So when I first had Cameron, I had a few people tell me that I need to take as many videos as I can. And I found that to be true because, you know, we always take so many pictures, and pictures are nice, but they don't really capture like the moment. They don't capture the baby's personality at that point in time. They don't capture like what other things are going on in the background of that picture. And so it's nice to have videos to look back on, so you can just appreciate that moment more. Another tip I would say, pay attention to your mommy instincts. So if I don't know how many of you saw my hospital scare storytime video, but in that video I was just talking about how he had an episode where he couldn't breathe and there was like a lot of mucus blocking his airway, and at the end of the day they tried to tell me that it was acid reflux, and it just did not sit right with me. But because I didn't know much, first time mom, new mom, like didn't really know what it could have been, so I didn't question it, but deep down I'm like, this does not feel right. And then months later I found out that he had a milk allergy and he was probably reacting to the formula he was on. So a major thing I would say is just always listen to your mommy instincts. If there's something that a doctor is telling you that you don't really agree with, it's okay to go and get a second or third opinion from other doctors. It's okay to do more research. It's okay to second guess what the doctor is telling me. I think that we get these feelings, these mommy instincts for a reason, and that they are not to be ignored. What is my holy grail baby item? Holy grail baby item. I'm not sure. This is a hard one. I'm gonna have to say his bouncer. I think my mom bought his bouncer when he was about 5 months. So at that point, he was just kind of sitting in it. He wasn't really interested in bouncing yet. He was just kind of playing with the toys around it. So it kept him occupied at that stage. Then when he started bouncing and standing and stuff, he started appreciating the bouncing feature more, and that kept him occupied. And even now we still use it, because when I have things I need to do, whether it be clean, whether it be doing homework, cooking, whatever, I can throw him in this bouncer and turn on his favorite show, Daniel Tiger, and he'll just sit there, and I don't have to worry about him getting into the plugs. I don't have to worry about him going down the stairs. Like, he's just sitting in this bouncer in one place, being quiet and enjoying his time there. So yeah, I would say the bouncer. Next question is from Inside Kiana's World, and so she's asking if I breastfed Cameron, if he was bottle fed, or if he did both. Originally, when I first had Cameron, I only wanted to breastfeed, but then I ended up getting a C-section and he went into the NICU, and I was so out of it that I guess they weren't able to really ask me what my preferences were, and they ended up giving him a bottle even though I only wanted to breastfeed, and I was very, very upset about it. But when I went home and I took him home, I just continued with what they were doing, and I was doing both. So the answer is he had both. And my last question is from Priscilla. I also don't have your channel, but I will link it down below once I find it. And her question is, what is the most important lesson learned this year? So this is something that I already knew, but as time has gone on, I've just really seen it to be proven true. Just that it really pays off to sit down and spend the time with your child. Like, turn off the TVs, turn off your phone, and just really give your full attention to them. Whether that be just to talk to them, to play around with them, Like now that Cameron can walk and run, I will like chase after him, or I'll run real fast past him and he'll like chase me and try to find me. And it's like we have a lot of fun together, whether it be just reading to them, going outside and exploring with them, and just pointing out things for them. Just really spending that time. When you do that with them, you really just see improvements in how much they learn, and also how close they are with you. So if you really want a close bond with your baby, definitely take those moments to shut everything off and just make it you and them, and just personal bonding time. Well, that was all the questions that I got. If you guys have any more questions though, you can definitely put them down below and I will absolutely answer them to the best of my ability. Be sure to go and check out Danielle's channel, which again is Danielle Kingsbury, and that will be in my description box if you're interested. She's going to be doing some of the same questions that I did, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.